An Enemy of the People, Part 2. Synopsis of the extract. Dr. Stockman has discovered that the new bats built in his town are infected with a deadly disease and instructs the town to repair or close the bats. The mayor, who is Dr. Stockman's brother, does not believe the report and refuses to close the bats because it will cause the financial ruin of the town. Dr. Stockman tries to take his case to the people, but the mayor intercedes and explains to the people how much it will cost to repair the bats. He explains that the doctor is always filled with wild, fanciful ideas. In a public meeting, he has his brother declared enemy of the people. The doctor decides to leave the town, but at last minute comes to the realization that he must stay and fight for the things he believes to be right. Dramatis personae. Dr. Thomas Stockman, medical officer at the municipal baths. Mrs. Stockman, his wife. Petra, their daughter, a teacher. Elif and Morton, their sons, aged 13 and 10 respectively. Peter Stockman, the doctor's elder brother, mayor of the town and chief constable, chairman of the baths committee, etc. Morton Kill, a tanner, Mrs. Stockman's adoptive father. Hosted, editor of the People's Messenger. Billing, sub-editor, Captain Horsted. Aslaxon, a printer, men of various condition and occupations, a few women and a troop of schoolboys, the audience at a public meeting. The action take place in a coastal town in southern Norway. Act 3rd. Scene: the editorial office of the People's Messenger. The entrance door is on the left-hand side of the back wall. On the right-hand side is another door with glass panels through which the printing room can be seen. Another door in the right-hand wall in the middle of the room is a large table covered with the paper, newspaper and books. In the foreground on the left, a window before which stands a desk and a high school. There are a couple of easy chairs by the table and other chairs standing along the wall. The room is dingy and uncomfortable. The furniture is old, the chairs stained and torn. In the printing room, the compositors are seen at work, and a printer is working a hand press. Haustad is sitting at the desk, writing. Billing comes in from the right with Dr. Stockman's manuscript in his hand. Billing: well, I must say. Haustad: still writing. Have you read it through? Billing, laying the MS on the desk. Yes, indeed I have. Haustad: don't you think the doctor hits them pretty hard? Billing: hard? Bless my soul. Bless my soul, he's crushing. Every word falls like, how shall I put it, like the blow of a sledgehammer. Haustad: yes, but they are not people to throw up in the sponge at the first blow. Billing: that is true, and for that reason we must strike blow upon blow until the whole of this aristocracy tumbles to pieces. As I sat in there reading this, I almost seemed to see a revolution in being. Haustad, turning round. Hush! Speak so that Aslaxon cannot hear you. Billing, lowering his voice. Aslaxon is a chicken-hearted chap, a coward. There is nothing of the man in him. But this time you will insist on your own way, won't you? You will put the doctor's article in. Haustad: yes, and if the mayor doesn't like it? Billing: that will be the devil of a nuisance. Haustad: well, fortunately we can turn the situation to good account. Whatever happens, if the mayor will not fall in with the doctor's project, he will have all the small tradesmen down on him. The whole of the Householders' Association and rest of them. If he does fall in with it, he will fall out with the whole crowd of large shareholders in the baths, who up to now have been his most valuable supporters. Billing, yes, because they will certainly have to fork out a pretty penny. Hosted, yes, you may be sure they will, and in this way the ring will be broken up, you see, and then in every issue of the paper we will enlighten the public on the mayor's incapability on one point and another, and make it clear that all possessions of trust in the town, the whole controls of municipal affairs, ought to be put in the hands of the Liberals. Billing, this is perfectly true. I see it coming. I see it coming. We are on the threshold of a revolution. A knock is heard at the door. Hosted, hush, calls out, come in. Dr. Stockman comes in by the street door. Hosted goes to meet him. Ah, is it you? It is you, doctor? Well, Dr. Stockman, you may set to work and print it. Mr. Hosted. Hosted, has it come to that then? Billing, hooray. Dr. Stockman, yes, print away. Undoubtedly it has come to that. Now they must take what they get. There is going to be a fight in the town, Mr. Billing. Billing, war to the knife, I hope. We will get our knives to their throat, Doctor. Dr. Stockman, this article is only a beginning. I have already got 4 or 5 more sketched out in my head. Where is Aslaxon? Billing, call into the printing room. Aslaxon, just come here for a minute.